Good evening. My name is Dr. Marcella McCoy Day. I serve as president for Northeast Regional Honors Council this year and as the honors director at the Philadelphia University Honors Institute at Thomas Jefferson University. Welcome and thank you for joining us for tonight's Idea Exchange Prep session. So if you're here tonight, I know we have Shree's joining us from NJIT, New Jersey Institute of Technology. And you're here because you submitted a proposal that was accepted for the Idea Exchange.
That's correct. Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, what's your topic?
So our topic is on how we, as in our honors college, use the CDS text principles to transform our already existing honors first year orientation into a more local. We're based off in Newark, New Jersey, so we used those CAT principles and applied it to Newark and really mastered our retreat orientation using those principles.
Wonderful. I think I might attend your session. Philadelphia, so we could replicate that.
Right.
Fantastic. Okay, so I just wanted to offer a few tips in general, but since you're the one student here, we can get personal. And I wanted to offer you four tips. The first one is just to kind of, before we go into the tips, just to describe a bit what to expect as a presenter of the idea at the Idea Exchange. So I know that you're a first-time presenter. So your session is going to be Saturday morning, I believe, and it'll be during the breakfast hour along with poster sessions, right? So this means you'll have a lot of traffic. People will be moving through with their breakfast plates, looking at the posters, passing by the Idea Exchange tables. So I recommend having eye-catching materials at your table so that people will want to stop, okay, and ask questions and learn more about the idea you came to present. Okay. So the first tip I have is to know your stuff, right? You just gave a beautiful elevator pitch about implementing CAT principles in Newark for your first year orientation. I mean, I remembered it. It was very succinct. It was very clear. You're already on the right track. So you know your stuff. So exude competence, right? Is the first thing. Know your stuff. Just be confident on your topic. Tip two is your confidence. People have stopped to talk to you. They've stopped to learn about your idea and they've chosen to listen. And so they're there to hear from you. So present in a confident manner. You're there, your idea was accepted, and people want to hear more. So make sure you know your stuff because you're here. So exude that confidence in your presentation. The third tip is joy. Okay. You presented this idea because something's going right. It's working on your campus and in your honors program. So enjoy sharing the wins of the program. You want to talk about how it's successful, why it's successful, any problems that it solved, any issues that it addressed, and share those wins. Talk about how your idea or your program is improving engagement or improving numbers or whatever objectives it's meeting, what it's doing for your program. And finally, share the growth. Growth is my last tip. Share the growth. Talk about what you learned from the challenges. What were the challenges you encountered with the program, with the idea, and how did you confront them? How did you overcome the issues? And it's okay if it wasn't all neat and tidy. We all have to navigate different issues and obstacles, but don't be afraid or don't hesitate to share. Well, this didn't go quite as we expected, or this went wrong, or this was a problem, or these are the limitations, but here's what we're going to do this year. And talk about, what the limitations are. And also, if there's something that you were able to overcome in the planning and execution of your idea, share that as well, because we can only grow from our failures or from our fits. And so we want to know what you learned from the process as well. We want to hear about your growth. Okay, so those are my four tips for giving a successful idea exchange at the Northeast Regional Honors Council Conference in Albany 2024. Do you have any questions?
I had one quick question. I know our presentation window is from, I believe, 7:45 in the morning to 9:30,
Mhm.
as it is seen on the draft of the program. So, how should we build our presentation? Should we expect our presentation to be that long, or should we have it as 10 minutes, but rerunning it as more different groups of people approach our table?
Yes, great question. That's precisely what's going to happen. Is I said
Okay.
people are going to be moving around with their breakfast, kind of looking around to see what interests them, to
Mm-hmm.
stop and learn more about it. So 10 minutes is great, to be,
Okay.
hey, this is why we're here, this is what we're doing, this is what it did for our program.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're gonna be prepared to give your presentation many times,
Sure, sure.
because people will come by to hear more about it. And especially with the idea exchanges, people are going to be looking to say, hey, what can I implement on my campus? Hey,
Mm-hmm.
so they're going to have questions about implementation, or do you have this issue at your campus? Oh, my campus is smaller. Mine is larger. We have this kind of population.
Right.
It would work. So some of those questions you'll be able to answer. Some of them you won't, and it's okay to say, I don't know. And maybe offer a twist, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe not, but offer, hey, try this. So you don't have to have all the answers about someone else's campus, but you can say, hey, here's what worked for us. We had that issue too, and here's what we did. Or we didn't quite have that issue, but we were able to. So yeah, so people
Right.
might be coming specifically because they want to try it. So
Okay.
they may be looking at for strategies, but
Mm-hmm.
your expertise is what you did, what worked well at your campus,
Mm-hmm.
and you can offer advice if you can, to or ideas to help them make it successful at their campus as well.
Got it.
Mhm. Okay, anything else?
If you don't mind, I have one more question.
Absolutely, it's just the two of us, so yeah, let's wrap it up.
Can I know more about exactly the physical setup of the day, like of the presentation? I know you said we'll have a table, but will we have access to like some sort of monitor, or will we have to bring our own materials such as a trifold, handouts, anything like that?
Yes, so bring all of your items.
Okay.
If you have a trifold is great because it'll stand on its own on the
Right.
table. If you have a small tripod that you can, extend,
Mm-hmm.
for a tabletop, that's fine. Same with technology. If you have a laptop that you want to flip through, just because there's going to be a lot of movement in this.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to, if there's something you need that you think won't be available, then certainly let us know.
Sure.
Definitely bring your own copies if you have hard copies to
Mm-hmm.
distribute or for display and things like that. But
Okay.
you'll have your own table.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more questions?
I think that's it for now. I'm very excited.
Wonderful. I'm excited to come hear about how you did your city as text
Mm-hmm.
work, because we're similar, cities. Okay.
Right, right.
Well, thank you so much, Sri. I'll let you get back to your Tuesday evening, and I hope those of you who watch the recording enjoy the tips and get more ideas for your idea exchange.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
You're welcome. You too. Bye.